Do. What it do, what it do, what it do, my peoples. Y'all now rocking with the Ain't Nothing Funny show. I am Alamo the Prez, and no, I did not have no sexual relationships with no porn star. And I'm with my dude. Talk to him, Jay.
Okay.
What it do, baby?
AKA, if you're looking for a car in South Jersey, they call me Highway J. You hear me?
Word up, word
Hi,
up.
boy.
Highway, what's good with you, Highway?
I'm chilling, my boy. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Just another day from the office, tired as hell.
Okay. It's righteous, man. It's righteous, man. You came off that plantation. You know that plantation have you sweating, man. It's gonna have you
Hey,
sweating.
man. I'm in the office. Bro. I ain't really doing too much, man. Sit down, chill out. Just wrote a couple of credit reports for myself. You know what I'm saying? Trying to clear up my credit.
Mm-hmm.
About it. Let that chat GBT shit run all the shit, write out everything I need, and that's
Mm-hmm.
it.
Yo, you really serious about that Chad shit, man. That
Yo, bro, listen, it writes everything for you, nice and clean. You ain't gotta do too much. Yo, listen, it's easy.
you still talking about perfect grammar. Yo, do you think that shit gonna really work though?
Yeah, but see, here's the crazy shit. I got the free one. If I
Oh,
wanted the one that was crazy,
okay.
I could have got the crazy one. That they saying right now that the penny stock people.
Uh-huh.
They saying they starting to plug the graphs, right, or the chart that they're about to do. They put that in the chat shit, and tell them write me an algorithm, or I think like do it for me, and the shit creates a bot and it only hits high. Like you said, they make $32,000 a day.
A day?
Yeah, $2,000 a day.
No, that's crazy. That is mad crazy, bro. That is mad crazy. Off of the bots.
Post the bot can read the market better than you.
Mm, mm. And yo, but yo, some I think it feels funny with that, man, that they allowed you to go that far with that shit because I guess that's a initiation for everybody else. If one person sees somebody else doing it, now everybody get with the program and shit like that. I guess what that seemed like to me, what that looked like this shit is a everybody got to get into it, initiation type shit. I feel that shit is dangerous, bro. That shit is mad dangerous. So now the shit that everybody that's gonna get on their desk and they're gonna get, assuming it's not real, it's not from it's not from the human beings, it's not from a physical being, it's from a robot and shit like that and everything. Giving up there, and the grammar to me, the grammar is too perfect. What's good, random thoughts? Oh, that's my dude E. What's good, E? I'm just talking about you too, man. I tell you, I gotta link up with my dude right there. What's good, my dude E? Already, already. All right, we gotta link up with my dude, Random Thoughts with Eric, bro. I know nice dude, man. I just getting off with them.
Yeah,
Everything positive, brothers.
yeah.
Positive. Uh
yeah.
huh.
I'm gonna purchase the real one,
Uh huh.
and then my downtime time at work. If I got to figure out how to jump into the system and penny stock and have the algorithm run some numbers for me for just a little something, something, well, I'm fine with that. You know what I should do? What I
Uh-huh.
should do is ask them for some analytics on the NBA. I might do that. Some analytics based on the algorithm of the players and how the players do. What team you're supposed to win today? I should do that. I should do it.
You think that? You think that? Do you really think that? What's good, Rod? What's good, my dude? What's good, my dude? Just up there with these dudes, man. Good brothers, bro. Like, all right. So, what do you really think that? All right. With all of that shit, and you using it. Say it again. What you gonna use it for? You said for the basketball, the NBA.
Yeah. But basically, just writing out an algorithm to basically shorten your odds. So right now, off of regular bet, you're 50-50, right?
Yeah.
Now let's say it's Charlotte versus LeBron, right?
Would that be cheating though?
It won't. It won't be because all you're doing is all the algorithm is doing is telling you, all right,
Cheating.
like these players at this certain time. All right, so like say if it was Anthony Davis, say every time Anthony Davis plays the Charlotte Hornets, right? He averages roughly 24 and 15 rebounds,
Uh-huh.
right? And the games he missed out of that, it's probably two. He's most likely to hit. It basically shortens the odds of, all right, so if he makes 24, I can do Anthony Davis 15, bearing the odds of getting injured. You get me?
But how would the algorithm, how would the AI know what's gonna happen to Anthony
It,
Davis? How did he know
it's
what,
all
what
it's all based off of stat lines. It's all based off your current like what like
don't you
so
got
I
FanDuel for that?
huh?
Don't you got FanDuel and all of these other shit for that?
All right, FanDuel, they tell you some shit, but FanDuel, man, they be capping, man. They don't tell you all the shit you need to know, right? It's all right. So, how can I explain it?
So you saying stacks wise?
Yeah,
If
yes,
you
all right.
say stacks wise
So, so, right, Jason Tatum, right? Because you know Celtics my team. Jason Tatum averaged the whole season 29 point something points a game, right? But what it doesn't show is every time he played Miami, he only averaged 24, 25 points, right? But they go off his average. He's hitting 29. He done played last series. He was killing last series. And they're like, yo, this one is gonna be a little tougher, but he's gonna average probably around his 30. That man only averaged like 22. That's that thing. So most of the time when you picked him to go over, he was under.
then what about what FanDuel and all these other shits be doing is rigging the points and point shape and doing
Yeah.
all of that other stuff. Why wouldn't the computer work just as well as those
But
those
the
other
computer's
shits?
working for you.
Huh?
The computer's working for you. You're the
Somewhere,
controller. You write the computer only writes what you ask it to write.
yeah,
It
yeah.
don't read your mind and go, okay, I know what he wants. No, it writes it so if you like uh um break down today's game between player stats, points per game, or whatever. It will write you the algorithm. It writes you what's going on. Today's game, Spurs versus Knicks. Julius Randle, every time he plays the Spurs, he averages around 25 and 7. Oh, all right. Well, that's good news because if you averaging 25 and 7, that means if I put you for 15 or 20 and I put you for 4 rebounds, you should get it. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that's a possibility. It's a possibility, and there's a possibility you might not. But some niggas go off of a whole cold spree. Like I didn't see Julius Randle didn't score shit. You know what I mean? And they still had him in the game. You know what I mean? They only had him in there for major differences. Only thing we just need him on the court to be that person that shows a presence on there. So we might be scared. Yo, he might don't score nothing, but the nigga ain't gonna drive it up on him if he's always down there in the low and type shit. Yeah,
Man, nobody Julius Randle like that.
I get it, man. I get it, bro. It's like, yo, I
I,
just
I'll tell you, when I
I don't
do it
want to fuck
though,
with no AI.
when I do it though, right? If if and when I hit, I'm gonna let your ass know, like, boy, it's lit. We out. We good. I'm
All
just
right.
go. Listen, stop playing with it.
So let me ask you something. Since you got it right now, right?
Yeah,
Today's lottery is
I tried.
nine
I
hundred
tried.
million
I
dollars.
tried. And you
And
know what it
tell
tells
us,
you? You know what that shit tells you? It says the best odds for you to win is just to buy multiple tickets, bro. I tried, bro. It said there's no out. It said it's too many numbers. It's too many numbers to verify like a system for it.
so
Possible.
you don't think the sports gonna be like that then too? If it's like
Not
that,
the
anything
sport.
that's
The
dealing with
sport.
money,
You gotta remember the sports is just they're dealing with certain group
numbers
of people. Nah,
and
certain
numbers,
people.
huh?
It's people. This is people. This is random numbers at a draw versus versus people actually applying themselves. You know
I
what I'm
will
saying?
have I will have to really do some investigation on that because like if they doing all that, they can write out all your whole grammar and they can do all of this other shit and everything and everything. I always went to school and I know a teacher knew a dumb motherfucker from a smart motherfucker. And I know that, yo, your grammar might be too extra for the like, oh shit, this person really sat down here and pinpoint and wrote this shit like, yo, like a professional. Imagine, I wonder if I asked them the same question, would they give me the same
Yeah,
answer that they gave you?
that's the question.
So,
The question, because here's the thing: I wrote plenty of people thank you letters for even stopping by, not even selling them, just thank you letters, and none of the letters was the same.
oh, it
None
wasn't
of
the
the, and none of the letters was the same. They all had different variables. They incorporated different shit into each letter. It was like some people wanted a Santa Fe, some people wanted a Tucson. So when you write it in, they change
same.
the language fit what you want, and it's crazy. It's like it's really good, bro. I'm not even gonna hold
No,
my
I'm
la-
just I'm
my
just scared to be AI friendly, even though I've been AI friendly. You know what I mean? Using computers, using cell phones, using all these kind of new technology and all of this old technology and shit like playing video games. That's AI friendly. I see your boys right there. That's AI friendly too. Playing video games and all that other shit. You play against the AI. And I always been in for it, but when certain shit with the AI start to get too deep, that it started out. It can write my conversations and shit like that. That goes on with the Elon Musk shit, with the chip shit. Nigga want to put in your brain, and now you don't even have to write nothing down or say nothing. Automatically off your thoughts, it automatically know what you thinking is gonna be automatically put down. I'm just too scared of that, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't want an AI doing something for me and then can fuck me up in the long run. What's good, bro? What's goody, man? You just trying to pop up? I send you the link, man. But ain't but well, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you getting lost in the system. Yo, he did you a great grammar, and then now it's gonna be open for the public. Like that shit is openly for the public. Like any and everybody can use it. You know what I mean? All thing you gotta do is pay one price. Everything come with a price. One price, $40, $50 a monthly.
it's $40 for the year.
See, for
I
somebody to fix
bro,
your grammar.
I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. It does so much, bro. It's like, yeah, it's stuff to learn.
Hmm?
Bro, it can help you go viral. It could do so much shit. It can get your message spread out worldwide. Like it has so much influence, but it's so like you gotta know what you're doing.
And what is the flaws? Everything come with a flaw to it. What is
It
what
gotta
is
be a flaw. It gotta be a flaw to it. It gotta be a
yeah?
flaw. The flaw could
Something,
be the floor could be like
my bro.
the floor could be like um
Travis.
it
Yeah.
doesn't it knows stuff, but it doesn't know. All right, so one of the flaws is you can't ask it direct questions.
So what is it good? If
You
what
can
good
command
is
it.
it?
You can command it,
What
but
good
you
is it?
can't ask it direct questions. So you can't say uh like what I tried was type it in simple thank you letter for shopping at Hyundai. But it said, well, I never shopped at Hyundai, so I can't write a letter. I can't write anything thinking something that I never been to. And it's like
It's like he's human.
yeah, it's like all right, that makes sense. But you understand what you're here for. I know what you're here for. You know, I'm supposed to plug in something. You're supposed to write it. So for it to write, I gotta write right. I gotta put the word right into it. Write a letter or write a statement or write a comment about, and then it will do it for me. Um,
So he's human.
it's not human. It it's a good error system because you got to ask the question, right? And so basically, if you get the answer you want, or even if you don't, it's only giving you what you wrote.
Uh huh.
It's
Uh
only
huh.
giving you what you wrote, right?
Yep. Yep. So to me, basically, you still have to write it, type it something for it to have something to feed off.
Yeah. I write. I
Yeah.
write when I write the shit. I write up like a nice, probably like 2, 3 sentences. I write it out, and that could be the shit that I want to send. That could be it, right? But here's the thing: my wording or the way I want to say it may not come out clean as the AI shit would. So when I plug it in and I tell them what I want to say, right? I plug it in, say generate it for me. It gives me a list, and it's the list, bro. The list is like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And then
yeah, hot.
I go shorten it, and it simplifies it for me, and I'm out right there.
And little small, you can get long paragraphs if you want to talk a nigga head to death, or you want to shorten it up with something nice and cute, nice little grammar, and you hit them up and bam, and polish it up. Yeah.
I did my credit. I did my credit, so I got 3 letters upstairs right now for all 3 credit bureaus. I got to print out my ID and my shit, but I got 3 letters right now that all for the same shit, like for TransUnion, all this shit. I have 3 letters for each bureau to go delete some shit off my credit. It knows that, and that's something I need. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm gonna write you something. I'm gonna write you something crazy, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, that's wild. They did that. Watch." I'm like, "Yeah,
So
bro."
it's so there goes the second hand. It could be beneficiary for certain things. It not would you say it would be beneficiary for damn it today's society, everything in today's society, or some majority?
No, I say, if you were to go sit down at a bank and they tell you, "Hey,
Damn.
oh, what's your business plan?" Right? Most people don't know how to write out a clear written business plan. What Chat GPT does, right? All you gotta do is plug in what you do, what you charge, and how much you plan on making, right?
Yeah,
You tell
yeah.
them, and you tell them, write me a business plan for here,
Uh-huh.
and they would write it down line by line and calculate for you,
Yeah.
run the numbers, right? So stuff like that is like it's a beautiful.
You get to pick. You get to pick which grammar you want, which
Yeah,
one you want to roll with. Yeah,
and, and,
I get it. I get it, but that's too much. That to me, that's like too much classical information for a computer to have. It already has enough of my information for now for it to say that it's gonna take compliment, it's gonna be compromised for them helping me do a work and putting my oil in instead of me putting my oil in it. Some of that shit is robbery right now because it's like fucking phones. Now that we got phones, niggas don't even have to remember and memorize niggas' names, no phone numbers no more, and all of that shit. So now it's lack of being smart.
I, I, I understand it. I understand it. It's like, fuck it. Why, bro, all of this stuff that that the Chat GPT is doing, bro, is all the shit that's already out there. It's just like now it's in your hands. Now it's in your hands. And now it's like, you have the chance to do whatever you want to do. You just gotta make sure you pertain it to what you want to do. You can use it for bad, you can use it for good. But
Mm-hmm.
here's the thing. If you
Devil's
really want to
advocate.
if you really want to do it, bro, you can tell a shit, bro. You can tell a shit, put you on a diet plan.
The
You write your
motherfucker.
height, your weight, and everything, and tell them just all you want to. How much do I have to write? How much? What kind of workout I need to lose this weight? And they will break down step by step what you got to do every single day. You know
Mm-hmm.
who's making that? You know who's doing that?
Who that?
Them gym people. You know all them shits online when they like, hey, let's I got an online class to show you these workouts, and all they got is an animation person doing it. That's Chat GPT. Because Chat GPT, they done look through every workout possible to tell you which one burns the most fat the quickest.
But they don't know. They don't know what is your bloodline. What is how much fattening and what you can do, what you can't eat. They're not telling you that. They're not telling you like the real basic things. Yo, one
You
of
can
your
write it
person.
in.
Oh,
You write it in. I can't eat tomatoes. I don't like I don't like mayonnaise. I don't like you write that in and they give you what you want.
okay, well, that's what's up, man. At
I'm gonna
least you
show
know.
I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you
Yeah, yo, or send me a link because
well,
you
it's
might
called
have
I'm
it in
gonna give
YouTube.
everybody it. It's called Chat open.chat.gbt.
Hello,
Open chat AI or some shit like that. But actually, right there in the computer.
no, that's for those who people that choose to want to work with AI and want in there. He just gave y'all the information how to get up on that motherfucking. I'm a dumb nigga. I don't know shit. Yo, let me say, yo, I got some shit to go work on though, but I can't express myself out. Right? I might get the AI for me. For the for every time I'm bored, ain't nothing funny. Shut
Fuck
shit talking.
it.
Make me some right shit. No, tell me about what's dying, who's doing what.
You can go ahead and go. You can go ahead and put in write me today's
Yeah,
topics, and it'll search the whole internet for today's topic. Y'all talking about AI, of course.
yeah,
That's that Chat GPT shit. We
yeah.
talk about this shit pretty much every time because I use it to do my daily struggles.
I seen some painters. It was this painter that I was watching that he was tight because AI is coming in inside of the art world. It's coming into the art world. Like it already been in the movie world. Like a lot of people in movie worlds love AI because a lot of times some of the actors can't do some of the shit that the AI could do and all that and perform. And
Hmm.
a lot of and I'm gonna go back to Duke too. But Duke told the Duke that was doing for the movie, he said it takes and cuts time. Where we took here and it took a movie for us to do that could took us months, weeks on, months and shit like that, years on. We finishing jobs like in weeks, and we could finish some shit like less than a month or in between that. But then Duke with the art one, he's like, yo, it's scripting the art because now they are duplicating the art that these main artists that's what's the name, they robbing them from their job. Now anybody want a Picasso? Yo, check this out. But I want a Picasso with my face painted as how the Picasso would paint it in structure, and the AI is doing it.
Uh,
And
I,
it's not, and but they said they're not the people that really supposed to benefit and get residuals receive they what's the name, they're not getting it. That's why Ice Cube said, nah, they're not doing me like that, they're not going to do that, and I go and take them to court. So
the artist is complaining for no reason, and I'm gonna tell you why. Right? Yes, yes, you could make something like mine. You could make something to the T, right? But here's the thing. The thing a AI can't do is find your secret, right? Every artist, every single artist has a little niche, right? They do when they create their art, right? It's always they sign their art somehow, some way, right? Right now, AI can follow your painting and kind of structure something just like it. Yeah, it's fine, right? But
it comes out perfect than the what's the name. Look,
yeah,
you go to YouTube.
and that's bad on the AI's part because it comes out perfect. You're right. The part of the artist, the part of being an artist is that you mess up, you mess up, but you cure it, you fix it, and this is what people fixate on. It's because like
Yo,
when you're looking at when you look like a modern piece, or you're looking at what do they call it, a realism piece, right? It's like there's so much stuff that's wrong with it, but it looks right. And you gotta do this, bro. You know how they ever tell you to look at painting, you
yeah,
gotta look at it.
there are some patents, and there's a lot of patent that's out there that have perfectness in it. Perfectness. That's why nobody can duplicate it. Now, when you get in the computer that can duplicate anything, anything that's like 3D printing, can duplicate anything.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of shit that you going out here, that you getting out here on pictures and all that, they probably was been using that AI to duplicate it, to make that, and then 3D printing to go finish all of that other off, and then sell that paint in about 2 million, 4 million, 5 million. Or this is
Mm-hmm.
$1 million. What's the name? What I saying in that it is robbing the artist or for their authenticity. Somebody else could go in there and pay $40, $50, $100 for a thing that they can use for years. Yeah, what up on years to come, where a person picture was costing maybe 400 $1 million or such and such. Now they take the livelihood of these people who are trying to put food on their table. That's how they put their food on their table, by giving them legit shit. That's not legit.
So I got one for you, right? I got one for you because this has been going on for years. First of all, forgers have been coming, have been come and go as they please. Actually, some of the best forgers are definitely in jail right now because of their skills. Some of them actually work for the government. But here's the thing, right? Isn't that the same thing like Gucci, right? Gucci and them mad because these Asian motherfuckers could look at their bag and stitch exactly how it's stitched, so close in resemblance that it almost passes perfect for it, and they get mad, right? Yo, that's not a real Louis bag, and, but you still make your money. You still make your money. You still make your money because when somebody say,
It's yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. Let me cut you off with that. There's a difference between bootlegging and official shit. Bootlegging is not made by. That's how they get caught, by the material that Gucci or Louis would have. They will have 100% genuine leather or something, and then this dude might have 90 or 80% leather, and the rest of that shit is some other figgy jiggy shit. That's how they be getting caught out there. They get caught off with throwing the stitching. They might got some fucking stitching, the needle and thread we use at home stitching. They using, and then Gucci using some shit so strong, this and that, and or type of shit. So that's where they take the authenticity out of that. That's duplicating. Yeah.
have you ever seen the people who like they're like, yo, they so clean with it and look damn near like bro, it's like, bro, if
Of
you
course.
wasn't a person, like if you didn't make it personally, you would slip and be like, oh, this is
Of
crazy.
course. Diamonds. Of course. Diamonds.
See, they got websites on those.
Come on. Of course. It's the same shit, but with the difference between like the AI and that kind of shit, that's like materialized. Like it's deep. Dapper Dan. Yep. Dapper Dan. You know what I mean? It's deeper. It's deeper than
Yep,
that.
Dapper Dan, definitely.
But Dapper Dan, but with one thing about Dapper Dan was a nigga that was buying the material. That's why he didn't really get all that trouble, because he could have been in there for, he could have been locked up for all kind of shit. He was buying a yard of Gucci, Louis. Yo, you can go and buy that. You just got to be knowing where to get it at, or who prints that material. But you could go out there and go in there and buy that and get that material. That's why he never got seriously locked up. He
Well,
got
that
niggas
man got a
stole
lot of.
from him. Huh?
We got. He had like 14 years or 15 years in prison because of that shit, right?
Who, Dapper Dan?
Yeah, how long did the jail he got? He
I
had
don't think I don't recall no Dapper Dan, no Dapper Dan doing
no
no what's
serious
it. He was buying, like he had the real deal. He was buying it like, you could go to the garment store and go buy certain garment that that he sells in the store. It depends on what kind of garment he was going. He was going to those boutiques, like those big ass garment boutiques, and they sell a whole big ass sheet. So he'd go in there and send niggas in there, or he go in there and go and buy mad sheets of it and start using and making material. Everything he had was legit. All that shit that he was getting, the same place with Gucci and the factory, that's how he was getting it. They was selling it to him, probably like through off the wholesale, and he wasn't it. He the reason why Gucci and Louis and all of these other people, all of these name brand clothing is doing what they doing right now. He was that real nigga. He didn't want to make shit sport, hip hop for us to, and for the everybody that's wearing it now, and they put expensive things on it. He made that for us.
Hmm.
Everybody use that and abuse that. They use it and then steal his ideas. So you know what? Now they in France, they didn't fuck with his pockets now. So you know what they saying? yo, we're gonna be both even. We're gonna make each other even. Sell me some of your ideas and work with the company, and then we give you off brand. You could work in Gap. You could go to anywhere else. You could put your shit all the way wherever else because he got that. He got clothing in Gap called that. The shit is just like almost you going to a high end store, and the Gap is ain't that expensive until Kanye came in there.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? He said,
Right.
"Remember my suits? I had them made from exactly. Dapper Dan was making them. He would go whatever material you wanted, he had it. You want a yard, you know how much he was going to be playing. And everybody that damn near went to Dapper Dan's, you was either a rapper or you was a big time drug dealer. You had to have some type of money when you was coming through and making appointments with this man because this nigga store, he had a line of list of clients. First nigga to Gucci out cars, bro. Drop top roof is Gucci or Louis, some shit like that. He was Gucci in everything. To niggas now niggas coming out with the uptowns, the fucking Chanel up. What's not the Chanel's? What's your name of them shits? The fucking
The Louis Uptowns.
yeah, yeah, shit like that. Nigga, you took that style from that man. When I start changing, making Louis sneakers and Balenciaga kicks and all of that other shit, and all that, that was all for him. Strictly hip hop, bro.
Well, let's cut into it. We're gonna talk more about this Dapper because Dapper definitely deserves his respect.
You damn sure
Let's
no
get
king.
into our topics right now. Let's talk about our topics.
Yeah, man. Yo, what's up, man? What's up, man? Hit me up with this Kiaboy shit.
Yeah, boy,
Kiaboy.
man. You know what I say, man? It don't really mean shit to you until you actually get hit. So my son got hit by them. My son, my man's got hit by them Kiaboys, man, in front of my crib, boy. Them niggas was in and out in 30 seconds. Whoop, whoop, boom, nigga, gone. Man, 30 fucking seconds gone, bro. But not only did they get him, right? None of that, bro. I watched these shits, bro. I watched these kids, bro. They were just on the news. Son was 11 who got away.
Mm.
11. He like 11 or 10. So that means they recruiting these kids and they showing them a young age because nobody really cares about a little kid standing by their car. They would worry about a grown ass man standing by their car.
So what is it? What is it? What is it really? What is it really about? Is what how did they hijacking? What is they doing? Like, is they
It,
just stealing the cars by breaking in and
no. They doing more than that. They steal your car, bro. They steal your car. You know, some people use it as a you know what I'm saying, regular hoop. They take your car, joy ride it around. Others
a
use
lot
it,
of them is using in crimes.
yeah, crimes, right? And then you got
Yeah.
other people who they take it like my son's car. My son's car was a Dodge Charger, SRT. They
Uh-huh.
took they took that shit. Most like 9 times out of 10, we haven't heard. It was like 3 days ago, 4 days ago. 9
Uh-huh.
times out of 10, that shit is either on a boat to another country or is broken down somewhere, chop shop.
Uh-huh.
That fast. Gone.
Mm.
Everything he had, gone.
Mm.
Gone. And until legislators decide, yo, fuck, fuck these kids, it's gonna be one or two things. And this is me personally. I tell everybody this is how I feel, bro. Uh, Either one of these little kids is gonna get shot, and there's gonna be like a Black Lives Matter
Mama
or
Gina,
something
yeah.
like that.
Remember that. Let get the Mama Gina. I remember all them suits you had, the AJ suits and all that shit made up too. Yo, with the Kiaboys, what is they pop in, they what was all the cars that they stealing is what digital or they
Bro,
old schools?
they doing it with the key fob shit. Like any car that's a key fob that has a key fob that's like that has like any electrical, they're able to break in and use a fucking USB and a car
And
cylinder.
overdrive the hard drive that's on the computer. See, and
Yeah,
that's why good for that because we gonna get back into the Kia Boys too. That's why it's kind of dangerous of these electric cars.
facts.
Because
Facts.
if these kids or you know, to me, it wasn't some shit that little kid just popped up in his head and found out that That was some government shit that they meant to leak out because they wanted some chaos like that shit. That wasn't on no little kid. I don't think no little kid was backed up or grown person. That was some government leak. This is how you get and they put it on the news. Once they start putting broadcasting it all over these news channels and all of that, niggas got the whip of how to go do that shit. And that's what I think it is. I seen a little kid stole the car and they chased him. And when they chased him, the car had a crash. One of them escaped, got away, and all of that. But as they were chasing him, they didn't know that it was a body from that car crash was in the back seat of the car.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's why I say that shit is dangerous. However those kids or however you doing it, what is this is a joke. I know that I hear about it. It's majority on TikTok. They showing other kids and all that. You got Philly. I see they got little 9 years old. They got little niggas carjacking a female. Female did the same shit, carjacked and little female in Washington or something like that, and killed the man. Pushed the man out the car and dragged the man and ran over the dude. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, people is learning new shit these days and shit like that. And they're making these cars now more easier and shit like that. Back in the days, it was Dawson's. You had a pulley, pull that shit up, bump, stick your screwdriver, hit that shit and pop it and twist it, plan that, your shit is starting up, bro. Mm-hmm. Back in the days, it was like that. You know, now this digital shit or breaking in and then easily just sticking a USB in there and it's hijacking your car.
Yo, bro, they more methodical than that, bro. They better than that. Bro, let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you how they robbed this thing called his fucking SRT in front of the crib, bro. The camera, they like my camera gets any even if you in the street, bro. If you walk past my camera picks it up, right? Any loud noise, my camera jumps on and picks it up. Bro, they shut off my camera for 30 seconds. 30 seconds, bro, they shut up. And I'm talking about, you can see it, like it pops, like the camera turns on, and then it goes black.
Your house camera?
My house camera. It jumps on, then it goes black. Then 30 seconds later, all you can see is the car leaving. Like, yo, bro, how smart are like, what are y'all doing? Because that's crazy. That's crazy.
That sounds spooky to me.
Bro, it was crazy, bro. It was crazy.
Spooky to me, bro.
These Kiaboys, man, it's not a joke, man. And listen, you're going to meet somebody one day who you're going to be young and they're going to clap.
How the hell you just going to call them a Kiaboys? You might as well call them motherfucking homeboys because them niggas disabled your house camera and stole the car like, yo, son.
Yep.
That USB came from somebody that knew how to hijack fucking fire sticks.
I heard like
that's a fire stick.
You know the camera, them shit that we used to point at like at somebody's house. What's that red light thing? The red light camera shit. Infrared. You know what I'm talking about? That little red beam shit that we used to point at people like, oh, look, we got a sniper on you.
Infrared.
I heard them shits block on cameras. I heard you do that to a camera, it blocks out the camera completely. That I heard like I wasn't a flashlight, it was something else.
Yo, that sounds like some real European shit.
It's a couple of shits that could block. Like if you catch it at the right angle, it will block out completely.
Yeah,
I see it.
That sounds like some UK, some Japan shit. Because you know Japan got all those kind of shits. They put supercomputers inside their cars and whips and all that other shit, and then dismantle it. You can easily dismantle it. Whoever's learned, whoever did that, that's some bigger than Tyrone and all these other niggas. That's not no shit that, yo. You seen Duke that walking around here? Huh?
I've seen Southside before, and I feel like that's gonna happen.
Yo, you seen Duke that's walking around here telling you how to catch niggas' credit cards and make all them credit cards a scamming and all that shit with all the jewelry on his neck, and he walking around with a scammer in his pocket. Son, and he got a song too, son. Your boy got a song too, son. He's weird, bro. He's weird. He got a fucking song out there telling you how to do it, play by play, how to do it. I think for that to be so easy, he's a government. He's a government agent.
Secret agent, man.
Secret agent, man. That's exactly what he is. Exactly what he is. This dude right here. Hold on, yo. This shit gets weirder and weirder by the year, son. You got smart, dumb criminals. Smart, dumb criminals. And then now you got an investigation on the
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Tommy G. Today we're diving into the world of scamming. Everything you're about to see is purely reenactment and for educational purposes only, so you don't get scammed like people like this. What would you say if you met a scammer in real life?
100% increase.
This nigga right here.
I used to press those. I came a long way. I won't forget my favorite custos. Now I got the fiends hooked. It's hard to say no. When they come back, they say they love the pills. I know I lost those. I can't lie. The process wasn't perfect. I kept my tester. I gotta pay respects to my fiend Heather. She took my
Put that up here. Everything's free today.
Today we meet one of the most famous scammers on the internet, Punch Made Dev. He's made a name for himself as one of the biggest scam rappers on the internet with songs like How to Write a Dump and Punch Anthem. On his social media platforms, he flaunts an absurd
shout
amount
out
of
to this
money
nigga
and
Tommy
jewelry.
G.
Today, I ask him about the most common scams people are pulling right now so that we the people can better learn how to protect ourselves from scammers like him. The goal of this documentary is twofold. First, to be aware of how scammers operate, and second, to encourage viewers
All right,
from
man,
GTA or
I
something.
fuck with that.
99 overall 2K players.
What's your social security number?
I got yours.
How hard is it to scam somebody with just their wallet?
Bro, there's actually this device you can put it right up to your fucking like wallet. You got that chip on it?
That's what we researched, and that's why we hit our
Yes.
credit card.
See this nigga?
You hit the credit card?
Yeah.
Oh, it's too late. Let's say I got it in my pocket like that, or like just like this on some shit.
And you can just walk up to me and be like,
My bad, bro.
oh, and then I don't
everything. Yes, I'm Tommy G now today.
So you can steal what? My credit card, my debit card.
Anything with a chip.
Now picture this: you have my credit card and debit card. You just ran my account empty. Do you
Yeah.
feel bad?
Nah, banks will give you the money back. You ever heard of like a TLO lookup? Like if I had your first and last name, but your social will come up every day. I could probably find you real quick. No.
My nigga.
Ooh, you're 29, eh? It's your birthday? You got a criminal record.
Yeah, I got arrested once.
Damn, what for?
I did a prank channel. I had a fake ball sack that I had hanging out in my pants. And an old couple thought I was really showing them my ball sack, so they arrested me for indecent exposure.
A registered fucking offender?
No, I'm not a registered sex offender. How do you describe yourself in the scamming world?
I feel like the whole world's a scam, but they just look at me as a bad guy. If I take money from you, you're gonna get the money back. Nobody's gonna hurt. I mean, it would be fucked up if I sim swap you and then just start posting like some crazy shit on your Instagram.
Is that possible?
Yes.
Do you think you're a bad guy?
I work for the government.
Robin Hood was well liked because he took from the rich and gave to the poor.
Yeah.
Do you view yourself as a modern day Robin Hood?
Take from the rich and give to the poor. I really take from the poor and then the rich is me.
What wallet do you recommend to people to protect them from scammers?
There's no wallet. Or if it was, I wouldn't tell nobody.
Okay, so how can someone avoid that wallet scam?
Use Apple Pay, I guess.
So just don't carry a wallet?
Yeah, don't carry a wallet.
That's the only way to avoid it.
Yeah.
How much does this thing cost?
38
$38,000.
just for the pendant.
How can I tell this is real or fake?
You gotta get a diamond tester. We can go to the jewelry store.
Not sure how legal this all is, but YouTube, this is
Oh, your
educational
boy is
purposes,
wild,
a
son.
documentary. Don't ban this. Don't strike this. Don't age restrict it. Let me show the people what they need to see to protect themselves. So is there like an exit strategy in the scammer world? Because I feel like your clock's ticking.
My clock's ticking.
I mean, eventually, right? I mean, even Al Capone got, you know?
I'm not Al Capone. I'm Punch Made Dev. Undefeated.
What's your guys' take on
Or
scamming?
the government scamming. They doing billion-dollar scams. What's the little millions and shit we taking? What's that gonna hurt?
All right, guys, let's hit the bank.
What?
What are you guys thinking? My bullshit detector's going off a little bit. That's fake bling, I feel like.
It had like that tin can rattle to it.
Should we call Trax NYC and see if he can tell us if Punch Made stuff is real or
Yeah.
fake? Hey, I'm about to film someone doing something sketchy at a bank, but I'm trying to find out how I can tell if something's a fake diamond or not. We're with Punch Made Dev, and he has allegedly $250,000 of bling on his neck, and I want to call Trax and see how we know if he's legit or not.
Do you have any like photos of it? You could just send me quick before.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna lock his ass up.
Cool. All right,
You
sounds
want
good.
photos?
What the hell are you doing right now?
I'm about to hit a wire.
What does that mean?
Log in and wire some money out.
Tommy's trying to learn how to scale. That's what Tommy's trying to
No,
do.
the goal of this episode is to learn
No, he's trying to
how
get
to
you
protect
locked
the
up.
people at home from this type of tomfoolery. How much are you gonna clean this guy out?
If they'll give me 20, I'll do it.
What's gonna happen? You're gonna walk in there. You're gonna wire transfer money to yourself from someone else's account. How quick is all this gonna happen? You think?
10 minutes.
Have you ever known someone that's been scammed?
No, but I've almost been scammed myself.
How did you almost get scammed?
Well, I mean, people call you every day. Somebody called me yesterday and told me I had $2,500 worth of vacation.
It happened to me.
points. I've never signed up for anything.
What should be the punishment for a scammer?
There should
Probation?
definitely be a punishment. I don't know what the punishment should be. A jury should determine that.
Fair enough. Has anyone attempted to scam you before?
Yes,
How do they do it?
with my debit.
And what happened to you when they tried to scam you?
I just found a charge on my debit card that I didn't do. This was in Arizona.
How much was it for?
It wasn't a lot. It was only about $80.
Did the bank refund you? What should be the punishment for scammers?
I'm not sure.
See, I got their balance right there, 430K. No matter what.
Damn.
This account that I got on here. So I'm gonna try to just do a quick 10 real quick.
Oh, how nice of you, Dev. You're only taking 10 racks.
It's only 10,000.
All right, let's do it.
And this nigga going in there and cashing it. Yo, this is some real shit, son. This shit is fake, or this shit is some other shit, bros.
Oh yeah, I do.
Okay.
You
Tommy,
alright?
nice to
What
meet
up,
you.
son, man?
So why do you think scamming become so popular? What do you guys think when kids look up to you?
It's actually pretty crazy.
You don't want to work for 50 years, your back broke, and then you can finally do what you want because you finally got some money.
How long do you guys want to be in the game for before you're...
I want to be like probably 30, then
Nigga,
invest.
forever, nigga.
He said he gonna be 30.
Thank you. Free 10.
Let me sniff it to make sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
What are you going to do with this $10,000?
I might give it back.
What's the most amount of money you ever...
That's crazy.
Come on, son. Nigga out there just went in there in 10
Or
minutes.
walked out of a banquet?
70,000.
How did that feel?
Feel good. Feel amazing. Went about a chain with it.
We're going to head to a gas station next
What?
and show you the next scam to avoid.
Nigga hit you with a whole bunch of shit about
We just got a message from Mickey.
They're probably
Really
real,
going in
making
your
more than
pockets.
$250,000. And on his Instagram, the one with all like the MasterCards, I think I saw like a different jeweler actually post them who made them like a while ago. So yeah, it's real.
Sorry, Punch Mate Dev. We thought you were fake. You know who Tracks NYC is?
Yeah.
I asked him if your shit was fake. Guess what he said? He said it's real.
Oh, he got me?
No, he said it's real. No.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying he got my back, man. You know, ain't no denying that.
This is why I thought it was fake. It was the clunking sound.
Everything's gonna sound like that.
Don't sound like that. You need to be looking suspicious.
I will admit that I was wrong. Plus, I know nothing about bling. So we're getting into skimmers
Yeah.
and
Dumps.
and what's a dump?
So say if I wanted to write up a dump, right? I would get a track one, a 101 or a 201. So I get the information off my site. You can use the white blanks, but this one's better because it got a whole face. This is the big boy one. The one right here, this is the Bluetooth one I got, but I couldn't bring it on the plane with me, so
How much does this cost?
can't be no more than like 100.
And how much is this major?
It's like over 500K.
So if someone says they're a certified dumper, this is what they're talking about.
They could either be the person getting the dumps with the skimmer, or they could be the person writing them up using them. Say like I know somebody.
He
working
worked
at
for them,
McDonald's, right?
son.
I'll give them a skimmer and they work through the drive-through.
Yeah.
He's buying some right now, right? They'll pay, right? And then my person will quickly go like this, swiping on the from my end, and that's when I get all the info. End of the day, I have like a list of like 20 of them. I'm about to wipe this one empty. I'm about to write up a dump on it for y'all.
Is the FBI looking into you? Because how are you not in federal prison at this point?
You know what I'm doing? You got a VPN, a proxy server, RDP.
And the way someone stops this is by hitting lock on their bank account, right?
Yeah.
I got
So
you.
as far as scamming goes, are you...
That shit crazy, boy.
You say that?
That shit crazy, boy.
You say that?
That's why I don't keep enough money in my account for them to fuck with me, so I'm fine.
So like, this world is getting crazy. They want shit to go all the way to be digital, and all of them get off of one card. I see, and this is the funny shit. Remember, this dude just coming out now. I don't know. I'm just hearing about them that a lot of people posting them and all of that shit all over and shit like that. And all of a sudden, Fed Now is coming out. Fed Now posted ban came out in July. We almost at the ending of July. So Fed Now is coming out, and Fed Now is supposed to be a secure card, secure bank account. Ain't no way you could get through that and all of that and everything and do all of that other shit. And now Duke, now they showing Duke out there.
Oh, that shit fake.
Word up, man.
Let's get into this last topic of the day, man. You know what I'm saying?
Word up, man. What's up with the single mothers versus the single dads? Who do you think got the most up on the one up on the percentage of
single dads?
Out here, single dads.
One up. Single mothers always gonna have the one up right now because they got they got the kid most of the time, and 98% of the time they got the kid. But for the time that the dad got the kids, most of them, a lot of them, there's a high percentage where there's no jail time. They actually finish school. They actually go off to college. They actually go have a mediocre or good life. So I'd say dad's got one up, but when the numbers start to change, when they start to thin it out a little more, where dads actually get to keep the kid and all of that, then the numbers will switch. Right now, the women gotta be winning because they still get the kid. They still get the kid at all points in life.
I would say, yeah, statistics. It would be logic of the mothers, but I also say single dads have uppers too, because it is a lot of single dads, single parents out there. That's like, I got a couple of friends that's raising females. You know what I mean? Even raising boys and shit, single on their own, and all of that shit. It's like, I think out of how it is, they don't really put it down as really right what they see. But here's what, like, they got today's statistic. They say it's about you was in the right with that part. Like, the females, like, they say we about, you can see that?
Yeah.
We about, what's the name, millions. We only about 3.4, where the females got about what is that? 15.78 million. You know what I'm saying? If you living on
Damn near 90.
Yeah.
90% of 90% of the children live with a single mom. I don't think 3.44 million children live with a single dad. I think that number's outrageous. Tell you the truth.
Nah, it can be. Let's see, right here. How many fathers are in there in the U.S.? You don't want to know about that part. Statistics: 18. What's the name? All right, here you can look down there. They not completed high school. Okay, that's true to that. And where I see majority is talking about, majority of us male adults haven't finished high school. You know what I mean? And majority of us don't have homes for the kids.
But that's the problem right there. You see that right there? What you just named is two things that females have an advantage in, right? Not that they finish high school, is that the government is willing to help them finish high school, right? Not that they have homes, because 88% of them don't have homes. The government is assisting them to get homes, right? So when you say, like when you put it in those terms, it's like, yo, men don't have it. It's like, yeah, we don't have it, because I remember I used to work in a shelter. You know how many single men were in a shelter with a kid? I can name 2.
Yeah. I know that.
Yeah,
I know that.
7 months. I worked there for 7 months and only seen 2
I know that.
males with kids. And I was like, that's
but with super pride, you can ask a male, yo, which one you rather take? Yo, you rather the lady say, you want to be with him or you want to be with me? The father be like, a lot of fathers like, yo, right now I'm not on my feet, so I think that, it's better off you be with it. And that's what some of that comes down to, and be boiling down to that a lot of times, a lot of fathers would tell the woman like, "Yo, bro, I don't think I could afford that out. I don't think I can do that because I'm not on my feet yet. I'm not ready yet." That's where I would say a lot of single parents is lost through. That can be because of that, and because majority of them males is locked up.
I don't feel that way. I feel like if it came to that, yes, men are honest with themselves. Like, hey, look, I can't foot the bill, right? For a kid, right? But for the mom, it's easy to say, well, I could foot the bill because they have something to back them up, which is government, which in turn still puts the man in debt. And then when the man gets in debt, once again, you're never gonna be able to catch up. You wasn't be able to pay before. Now you're really under. You know what I'm saying? But when you say jail, right? It's a scientific fact. This is thought out. People done structured this. People done did research on this. It's a fact that the government planned this. The government planned to take the male out of the house, make sure the male is struggling, right?
Uh-huh.
And because the male was the backbone of the community, right? Once the male started struggling and they started locking us up, it became they started incentivizing the women. They started giving them, hey, look, I'm your
Yeah.
daddy, now, right? The government's your daddy now. So now that we your daddy, don't worry about it. You can put him on food stamps. He gonna pay us. Don't worry about it. You can get that house because he gonna pay us. Don't worry about it. You can get that job, but hey, wait, whoa, don't go too high because I'll take something away. So
Mm-hmm.
now she does what?
Mm-hmm.
Now she stays broke, right? Because look, they smart, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, don't become a nurse. Don't become nothing too smart now.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta stay stupid. You gotta stay stupid and ghetto,
Mm-hmm.
right?
But what?
So
Uh-huh.
go ahead.
No, but what about where it comes down to like, all right, the man want to go try to work out, do what he got to go do, and go and get his partnership, and going in and go try to number one is the male don't have full custody of his child.
Never.
Only one have full custody, and Dan don't have full custody is the mother.
All right.
You have to go to court
In
and sign
America,
for full custody
in
of your
America,
kid.
in America.
In America, you got to go to court and sign for partnership. Yo, anytime you want to get visitation right, the male had to go down there and sign for a half partnership, half rights to
Yep.
something that he made, and some males is willing to take care. I think the system and welfare and all that shit is bound down is for you to fail, but a lot of people is not on their welfare. A lot of people is not what's the name to take these people programs and shit like that.
Today,
So yeah,
I want I
so
want I want to rectify that today.
mhm.
Only reason why I'm saying that is because you're right. You are on track, bro. But here's the thing: today, where people as a race, us African Americans or whatever we want to be called, are starting to wake up to the injusticeness of what's going on, right? You're seeing more. You're actually starting to see more families actually stay together than break apart. You actually see people actually buying homes rather than wanting to be in a fucking projects and get on it and shit like that. Kind of, they're gonna find a new way to fuck us, right? But we gotta break some old chains because the old chains is the only way we can get to somewhere new.
only way, only way. But where it's naturally and it's born. I would say until they really had a facts, and a lot of them might have a facts, but there's a lot of single fathers out there that is Mr. Moms and shit out there, bro. Like that's sitting out there doing the same shit that the women doing, going through the same programs, going up there and doing all of that, running around there and doing all of that other shit. But from us being sight, from our sight, we always seen single mothers, or might have that in family and families. You've seen that and all of that shit. Yo, damn, where the dad at? The dad is gone and shit like that. You see like a whole lot of different different shit, brother. Different shit, bro.
I've
Different
seen
shit.
it. I've seen it hurt a generation more than like people could probably even imagine. Like I know, like from like other standpoints, it's like you don't got your dad or something. I watched not knowing who your daddy is, fuck like a kid up, like just not like he's somebody's there, and the mom is like, yeah, that might that he is, and then when she's drunk or high, he's not, and I watched the kid struggle with it, and like when a guy dies, now the kid is like, do I go? Do I not go? Because he don't even know paper. You know what I'm saying? In his mind, it is his dad, but also he got to go for what his mom said. It's not his dad. It's crazy.
It happens. It happens. But what about what a father does the same shit? Yo,
To the
that's not your mom's. Or your mom's past, or your mom's is a crackhead, or your mom's is this or that. Throw dirt on the name and shit like that. And you living with the dad, and it makes it unhealthy for the kid because some of the kids, yo, what's good? Shit, none of my kids know their father. Know their
Mhm.
father. Like, right, man. A lot of them didn't
Uh,
know, man. All
Don't
right.
get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I've I've heard of. I've seen in my lifetime. Let me say that. My lifetime. I'm only 33. In my lifetime, I've seen single fathers, probably full time kid, not part time kid. I'm a full time kid. I've probably seen maybe two, maybe, and that's a maybe. Maybe I know one for sure. I know one for sure.
Oh, you said what? What? They ain't saying you since.
Okay. Still getting that pack from the store and all that. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't saying you since. Unfree dad. He was out, man. He was out getting no
Mhm.
bogeys.
And here's the shit. Here's the shit though. The sad part about it is we don't even know that the context of that conversation of him going to get the cigarettes could have got thrown out, and the story was told to you that he was going to get cigs, and it's like, well,
My
and
dude
he
was
got
in a
and remember he got to play it off right because he don't want to argue in front of the kid. He like, yeah, little man, I'll be back. I'm just gonna give me some cigs real quick, and you blaming him. Fuck you, dad. Fuck you. You say you gonna go get some cigarettes,
yeah.
and you never came back. And guess what? Nah, whole time mom kicked him out. Mom was like, nah, you ain't shit. You ain't never gonna be shit. We ain't never gonna do shit. You gotta get out.
Yo, I'm gonna come and yo, you outside in the corner with your mans, and she call you on the phone and say, yo, don't even come in. Yo, you know what?
He
Come and
said, nah,
pick
I
up
need
your
some cigarettes.
clothes.
Never came back. This
Yo,
nigga
come
stupid.
pick up your clothes. Come pick up your clothes in the morning when the kids in school. You know what I mean? So they won't see you taking nothing out.
Mm-hmm.
When the kids is in school, you come and get all your shit. I'm gonna have your shit packed up for you right there.
I remember when I with me and my wife were going through it, and I had to leave the crib. You think I left the crib when it was like everybody was in the house and comfortable? Fuck no, nigga, I left secretly. I packed my shit up and left secretly. You know why? Because it's easier that way. I ain't gotta fucking explain to nobody.
Nobody. I ain't got to see your face crying. Oh, I'm
No,
crying and shit, feeling sad. You walking out
yeah,
feeling
no
sad.
keys, no nothing. I just jump in the car and get the fuck out.
You have your shit up in the morning time out there. You know, now shout out to the single fathers. Some moms be going out for a pack of cigarettes too. And that is definitely. Yo, I'm tired of them kids. I'm tired of this motherfucker, this nigga over here, that, and anything. He could do all of that. He could deal with all of that other shit.
You know what's worse than a single fucking parent? You know what's worse than a single parent? Having a fucking parent there who don't give a fuck about you. That's worse. A parent who like you just watch him and you like, yo, all I want you to do is like you don't gotta try, just love me. Do that part. Do the love part. Everything else will probably fall in line. Just do the love part. And they
Yo,
still shitty at that.
ask me, do I care?
Do you care?
No. Hell, let me tell you something. I was born on this earth by myself. Right. I was born here by myself. I ain't come in the earth. My dad was inside my mom's pussy, and me and her didn't come out together. Me and him didn't come out together. So once I came out there and I was born, I'm supposed to be free with this one. So like I told you, years I ain't seen my pops. I know he alive, but who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? Like do that, do that. Be hurting people about you don't see these people. Certain people wasn't meant for you to see. You know what I'm saying?
I want to meet my dad. I'll be the first one to say it's on this channel. Y'all the first people to hear. I don't know my dad biologically, but I swear to God, I want to meet him. I don't want to punch him in his face. I want to know his fucking history. Cause
Yeah, word up.
I don't know what the fuck is happening. I don't know if this thing got heart disease. I don't know what
Yo,
this
let me
thing
tell you
got.
something.
I need to know. I know my mom's.
If you don't give a fuck about me, I don't give a fuck about you. It got to go both ways. We got to eat the same salt and we got to have the same grain with it. Now, don't become my hero. I'm your hero when I'm a millionaire, billionaire, or whatever. When I have some money, you know what I mean. And I wouldn't come your hero if you had some money like that. You know what I mean. It should be the thought that count. Yo, well, I would we touch down and talk? Yeah, bro. Like we would talk, but I wouldn't talk nothing about nothing old. I would want to just talk about today's future. Like, yo, what's going on with you? All right, cool. All right, well, all right, eat, woo, that's it, bro.
What's
Eat,
sad is
That means I love you. You heard?
what's sad. What's sad is I've seen it myself. I can say I'm kind of dealing with it, but I'm really not, bro. I I've seen it where it's like you become estranged from your child every day. Y'all become more and more estranged because of a relationship between the male and the woman, right? It's like y'all relationship is so fucking y'all butt heads every single time y'all get together. It'd be like damn, and then like I can't call the kid because the kid is around the mom and the mom don't want the kid. It's so much like hate within that group. It's like eventually y'all you do fall apart. You do pull away and you don't even realize it when it happens. 'Cause you like I love you still, but you can't really be there.
But yo, if you love something, you don't lose thought of what you love, though. Like say for instance, a lot of people out there have a moms, right? God bless moms up there in heaven and everything. But I love her. So I would not lose no thought of it, no love. Like, oh damn, if I love something, I wouldn't be like, oh nah, I don't give a fuck about that. If I loved it, I loved it. So I still have that in my mind. A thought. I can't lose no thought of yo, damn, my son out there. Yo, what the fuck happening? What's going on? Like 50 son. Exactly like 50 son. You know what I mean? I wasn't disrespectful. Nigga, yo, like if I was
Like your
disrespectful,
the moms was disrespectful. It was hard to deal with. Like how much more do you want me to fight? And then after you finish fighting, right? Like they want you to have more energy. It's like yo,
I,
I'm I'm
I
fucking
feel the beef, the beef that parents have shouldn't come across the beef with parents and kids. You
it's
know what I mean?
impossible.
That's what no, but that let me tell you something. That is not a male trade. That is a female's trade. A female trade always uses the kids of the male relationship. That's where it cuts off to there ain't no dads. No man don't want to be around that. If you want to do something and do this, and then you always in the air and you talk shit about me all day, shit like that all day long. Yo, he ain't about this and all about that and everything. That don't be on
Do
the
you
male.
know, do you know ACS started actual ACS like the real agency? That shit started in the 80s. ACS started in the fucking 80s. You used to be able to be a fucking crack baby and still live with the moms. There was nobody watching you. Nobody. The most they did was call a cop. The cop would watch you until mom got home, and then now you're back with mom. Right? ACS stepped in. You know why ACS stepped in? Because they started doing, all right, cool. Let's try to get mom healthy. She get back on her feet. Bro, it's a great. We're gonna talk about it again, bro. It's I'm a fucking man. I love you. This Ain't Nothing Funny podcast, man. It's your boy Jay in the face with the host with the most. Your boy.
Nah. Oh no. That shit is 1835.
ACS?
Hell yeah. Child Protective Service came out in 1835.
When?
Human Society found the National Federation of Child Resource Agency to investigate child maltreatment. See more. That was in they said up there. That was what up? Social Security. Wait, hold on. That was they saying 1692. The state municipally identified care for abuse for negligence is children. As I don't know where wait up.
1692, bro. Bro, you're still living in your home, bro. My mom was on drugs, bro. And I'd have to put her in a hot spot. My mom was on drugs, bro. We was still with my mom.
Mom was on drugs in 1692. Yo, this nigga balled out. You was on drugs. Yo, you was on drugs.
1990, we still lived with her. We still lived with her through her fucking her addiction. I don't know. Get the fuck. All this shit cap. CPS was started in 1816. Bro, they was wild. By that, they was still beheading people.
Child Protective Service.
Oh, CPS.
DCF, all of that shit. It's called all kind of shit. DSS.
Yo, let me tell you. We here?
History. In 1960, you see what it said? In what America, there was a criminal court case involved in child abuse in 1692. Yeah, brother.
You know there were still Kiaboys, right?
And it was still court there too.
No, it wasn't. It was
yes, it was. In the Cowboy days, there wasn't no court. Bro, there wasn't no court in the Western days.
The court system was not even started in 1690.
Yo, let's see when the court system started. Word up, son. The court system been since the Roman Empire days and all of that shit. Before they do anything, they gotta go to court. They gotta have somebody sit down there.
At this very same time right here, this time you're talking about, you know, you still can have sex with a minor.
Who?
Yes, 1690. You still have sex with a minor.
You look that up and show me that shit. You look that up, I can find that shit. This nigga
look
said,
it up, bro. Look it up.
1690.
What?
I got too much shit now.
The year, bro.
Let's say that again,
bro. It was not up until the early 90s where people was like, bro, that's wrong. It was not up until people was dying of malaria back then.
Yeah, boss. What was the first
shit and people was dying?
This nigga said some weird shit. It was 1600s. You were yo, bro. When was
Judah Marley. Judah. The court's been around forever. Correct. But Judah, let me ask you something. CPS, Child Protective Services. Listen, bro, there was fucking famine. There was kids left in the street, fucking dying in the street, bro. Please bring up the information.
I didn't want to look that up on my shit.
Don't because no kids. It's like a red flag. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, nigga, I don't even look no shit up, no
bro. Kids are still getting married, bro. 1690, them kids are still getting married. They're wilding. They still getting money. 1690?
1690, son. Do you know how long the calendar jumped? The calendar jumped from we was missing a couple of years, a couple of hundreds of years, about 700 and something change a year, son. The calendar.
Look what he said, yeah. CPS might be a little bit newer, bro. Bro, you forgot Charlie Manson?
What he did?
He had a flock. That's when CPS got real. The Charlie Mansons and them when they started doing the coke.
Exactly. But remember,
1970s, 60s. That was when it was crazy.
So it's close. The shit say 1692. From 1690. I'm gonna show you it again. I'm gonna show you that shit again.
He said,
What?
remember, America wasn't a country until the 1700s. How the fuck we had CPS?
Huh?
America wasn't a country.
Yo, how the fuck we had court then? How the fuck we had court then?
Bro, we were still over Romans. We were still dealing with Romans.
Yo, the whole world had a court system, bro.
You know what?
From going back in the days all the way to now, bro.
You know what? You know, for you, because you are no, because you know what you do. You know what you do. So you know what? For you, bro, I would do a special, bro. Tonight, right? Because today Tuesday, right? It's already Tuesday, right? So tonight, Tuesday night, we will do a special podcast to keep this going.
Yo.
Tonight, listen. I will do a special promotion with you. I promise you, bro. I will do a special one tonight, Tuesday night. No. Today's Monday, right?
Yeah.
Monday, Tuesday. Tuesday night, I will do a special promotion with you, right? I want at 10 o'clock, bro. We have to get your information because I'm finna.
Nah, the Spanish, British, Portuguese, and other countries was still here, so they was probably doing all that wild shit. Exactly.
Bro, look. Tonight, we're gonna have an hour. We're gonna have an hour debate on this shit.
Exactly. Tonight, now, or tomorrow? What you talking
about? Tonight, tomorrow. You know what I mean? Tonight, tomorrow.
No lie.
10 o'clock. Now I'm not gonna lie. Tonight, tomorrow, we're gonna have a debate about this. Get your information because I'm gonna have my sources.
He already had
it. I'm having my sources on the CPS.
Yo, he already had it. Yo, CPS. Yo, no lie, bro.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Yo, Brock, you on the other side. Yo, Brock, you on the other side.
Judah, he's on my side. He's telling you he's on my side.
I'm saying he's on the other side. He's on the other side. Go on the other side and he could Google what year did CPS started, bro. ACS first.
ACS, CPS, bro. It could not, bro. It could not have happened, bro. Because y'all gotta, bro. And you was in it. You was, bro. You remember the fucking. You remember the era. Remember the era. You lived through the era.
I'm gonna do it again.
The chinchillas, the pimps, the ones that was 12, 11, 10 on a corner. He done pimped it from 10 to 30.
Okay. The era of the government responsible to protect the CPS beginning in 92. CPS beginning in 92. I mean 1962. 1962.
Still don't believe that. I believe it founded. I believe the foundation probably was started there, and it probably started with like a wild group, but
and then in 1980, Congress passed the first compensated Federal Children Protective Service Act, the Adoption Association, and the Children Welfare Act of the 1980s, which focused.
Facts.
What's the name? Wikipedia.
I'm gonna let you know something, bro. Matter of fact, I'm gonna change this, right? I think CPS was around 1600s.
That shit was old, son.
No, I think that was the way of getting around slavery. Hey, listen, they wasn't. I adopted them.
Since they
got their way of getting around slavery. I don't own them. They're my children. I adopted them. Bro, this ain't no podcast.
Yo, you see? Told you.
The British had laws against it, and in 1690 they passed new laws and created homes for abandoned and abused children, just to abuse them again. The fact.
Now you was doing that.
They was violent on kids, bro.
Yeah, you was doing that in the
1600s. Was violent on kids.
Yo, you was doing that in the 1600s.
They was violent. Thou shalt smack kids with buttocks. They was violent, bro.
I told you. The nigga said six. I told you they said 1,600. They was
I'll be back. Give me a second. I'll be right back.
They was yo Marley, they was doing the bloom, son. All of that shit is nothing new to the sun. What these laws and stuff like that, they act like we getting new laws and laws be made every day. Y'all recycling the same shit that was going on back in the days, bro. Back in the days. Well, he say that back in the days with kids and all of that. You gotta show me a lot of that stuff in history. There's a lot of stuff that was going down. Kids were getting kidnapped. Kidnapping ain't something new. Like he'll tell me the kidnap started. That word started in the 80s. That shit started. The niggas was doing that in the Roman age, past the Roman age, past after all that other stuff, bro. That shit been going on for thousands and thousands of years. A lot of shit that you talking about been going on for years. And just put it in there. You go in the Western days. He said there's no courts. Was in the Western days, how they was getting locked up. they had a jury and everything. How they was getting locked up. They been on kid shit. Yeah. They been on the kid shit. Word up, shaking my head. That's a fact, man. That's a fact, man. Yo, I seen some joint that they were saying like in this mall, somewhere, I don't know if it was down south, they had showed that it was the missing kids. People was looking for some kids, and half of them was in that abandoned mall. The mall was like they just abandoned or something, but kids were trapped in that mall. Don't get me started on the Catholic Church. Yeah, word up.
Bro.
Word. That's a fact.
You gotta remember, bro, these a lot of these shits that came up, bro. Once again, they were part of the church. They were part of the church. And a lot of this shit was like refugee, bro. A lot of these CPS was brought up in 1690, bro. Slavery.
Mm-hmm. You heard what we man Brock was just talking about.
People were scared to bring their kid into anywhere. Or what's a good way to say, hey, your child needs to be helped out. You gotta help them, and then you help them, and they got both in slavery. They was wilding, fam, back in the day.
Now you know what you talking about? You know what you talking about? We just talk about that kids where they found kids in the bandit what's the name? Fucking mall, missing kids. They just found them niggas. Some missing kids in the bandit mall, son.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I was telling you earlier. All the hotels, them hotels that we know of, the Motel 6s and all them, they all participated in a child abduction shit. They got a big law going on right now. I
believe that big time too.
So we know for a fact America has always been what America's been, bro. But I do not believe, and I'm telling you, we can do a special shit tomorrow, specifically on this topic. No fucking way that CPS shit started in 1690 and was to protect kids. Because back in the day, your kid caught malaria at 8 and was dead by 12. Niggas was dying from doodling on themselves.
But what was giving them malaria? How do you get that? How do you
malaria was from mosquitoes. They caught malaria from mosquitoes and eating cows. And they shit themselves to death.
But wasn't mosquitoes supposed to have been a part of huh? No, it was mosquitoes really wasn't here. Mosquitoes could here to be supposed to be for a chemical warfare, like a warfare. The mosquitoes supposed to gave those people bite them, and that's how they was getting malaria, and that's how they was getting sick and all that other shit. But the government
they give them to the cows. They eat the cow blood and they go drink a human blood. Human malaria or some shit like that. It was weird.
Yeah, they was using that for war. That was for war.
All them shits, bro. Everything that you look at, bro. When you look at this child protect, when you look at this is the simplest shit, bro. Even when you look at child support itself, bro. If you look at the history of child support, bro, once you really realize like what they was trying to do, you be like, bro, that's crazy. Child support was not famous until black people started going to jail. Child support was not a thing. Oh, because your baby father's in jail, now we need him to pay. Hold the fuck up. How now you need me to pay for the baby? I'm in fucking jail. So in jail, I do free labor, and you still charge me money like I'm on the outside to pay for a kid that's on the outside. How the fuck am I gonna do that when y'all got me chained up? You know what I'm saying? Like how is that supposed to add the
Then
fuck
you
up?
got my social security number. So right there, I'm already the government is paying for my room and board, my food, and all of that other shit. And supposed to be shelter and security, supposed to be and all of that shit. So
This is
you
how
should
you
be
do it,
able
right?
to take some of my money because I'm working
No.
free labor in there.
This is how they do it. This is how they do it. This is how you do it, right? They build the sun up, right? They build the sun up nice and right food stands and you get all government cheese. Don't worry about it. They build them up. And you know how they get their money back?
Um,
Because when you're 13, 14, we're going to charge you for an adult charge. You're going to be in there. From 13, you're a strong young man, right? So from 13 to 58, we're going to get our money's worth we gave your mother.
how did you penalize human beings that did bad?
You can't.
How did you penalize them?
It's impossible to do that, bro. I'm sorry to say this, bro. And this is crazy, bro. We got to get rid of this government system, bro, because it's impossible to start with that kind of fucking mindset, bro. How could I charge a man with murder? How can I charge a man for rape? How can I charge a man for child pornography when just 100 years ago, probably less than that, probably less than that, most likely less than that, bro, and less and less and less and less and less and
What? Years ago, if you got caught for doing some shit in the court or the law, you would have either been fired upon or assassinated. You know what I mean? These years that even if they didn't have proof, even if they didn't have proof, these years now you're getting away with it. Only thing you getting now is a slap on the wrist. You're doing no time, huh?
We're just again is 100 years ago, 1923. 1923. What that's what we forgetting, right? We forgetting the 100. If I'm doing the math right, 100 years. If I minus 2023 minus 100, I believe I'm supposed to get 1923. Maybe I'm thinking 2003. Don't know, right? I might be thinking 1943 or something. But listen, bro, right? Around those times, bro, that was normal. Banging a girl that was 12 and you 50 was normal. This is what I'm getting to you. This is what the mindset.
I don't know what planet I gotta we is gonna have to come back up off that one and bring that shit back tomorrow because that one is like I don't know. You gotta bring me up something and show me that like at that time that was justifiable and shit like that.
Bro, how's that blowing your mind, bro? That's natural. That was normal, bro.
That was natural to me.
Bro,
that was
England,
never
bro.
natural.
Right now, to this day, England, right now, England, to this fucking day, England. You know how they marry the king and queens? Same way. The same way they did before, right? That grown ass man, she's a queen, that little ass girl, right? She's next upon. He married her, right? But they don't intercourse until 18, till she 18. He's like 60 something. This is why his wife or she'll be old and he'll be young. This is the reason why you always have somebody die, but somebody's right in place of it.
This is the reason why these are sick motherfuckers. This is the reason why there's a sick individuals when they doing shit like that. Okay, certain age, 18 in certain countries is called cool with it. Maybe 15, 16 and shit like that. That's how they look at it. And they states in certain or whatever the fuck they however country, whatever the fuck they come from with some shit like that. But that's some dumb shit. After 21 years old or two with a female is liable to be able to be. Their brain still is not all the way mature. A
Where,
grown
where is
before
Bill
have
Russell?
mature.
Where's
For
Bill
you to
Russell?
be with a grown person taking advantage of a baby still,
Where's Bill Russell?
huh?
Where's Bill Russell?
Bill Russell.
Yeah.
Bill Russell,
We
what
got,
he had
not Bill Russell,
strap on.
not Bill Russell, Ben Simmons. Wait, not Ben Simmons. What the fuck his name is? Simmons nigga. Where his name? Where he at? Where the
Russell
nigga?
Simmons.
Russell Simmons. There you go. Where he at? All right, Ben Simmons. All right, Russell. Where he at though?
I don't know where he at. But yo, check this out. From
uh,
all the shit that he did, these the same shit. These are all the same, the same shit as all those other people that had did that shit. And the all of these old school artists. But this shit was swept under the rug. This wasn't no shit that wasn't swept. I'm talking about legally knowing. This ain't no shit or whatever they is doing allegedly. I don't know what that man was doing. Whatever the dirt they say he did.
What's his name? Tim Allen?
Huh?
Tim Allen, I think his name was
Woody
Tim
Allen.
Allen.
Woody Allen.
Woody Allen. Who? He adopted a kid from
Yeah,
you know,
and then he had sex with his baby with her and all that. Let me tell you something. That is Hollywood, bro. That is people with money, bro. And then you don't also know that Woody Allen was going back and forth to court behind that shit. It was a whole big thing with that shit too. And what's the name?
We talking about somebody who got caught.
Huh?
We talking about somebody who got caught. We not talking about the niggas who get away with it 1,000 million times. That's the point. Woody Allen is one of a fucking billion.
But I'm saying legally, like if this is legally, then I'll be like, yo, okay, but nah, that was none of that was legal. Like, yo,
Woody Allen when he did it, you would think Woody Allen did that back in 1660, right? 1690. Woody Allen did that in.
He's not that old, nigga. Woody Allen is about, Woody Allen is about a buck now. He probably about a buck.
That's what I'm trying to let you know.
He wasn't born in 1690.
That's exactly what I'm trying to get you to know. That's exactly what I'm trying to get you to know, bro. That's exactly where I'm at. Woody Allen did that shit in 1980 something, 1990, bro. He did it in the midst of CPS. He took a kid from, bro. The fucking the bitch Oprah did it well. I'm sorry to call them bitch. Oprah did it well. And Angelina Jolie and Matt Damon or whatever this nigga name is.
They ain't had no sex with none of their kids, though.
No.
Oprah ain't got no kids.
No, they didn't. No.
The only one that did that was Woody Allen.
No. Ask Oprah where her schools is at. Because there's a lot of people right now. If you look up Oprah school, there's a lot of kids coming out talking about there was some shit that was happening in them schools.
Okay. Now that's Oprah politics. Oprah probably knows what's going on over there in that school, and probably don't know what's going over in that school.
She definitely know what's going on in the school.
Yeah, but her lawyer's gonna say she didn't know.
Of course.
So now I'm going with the judge, the jury. If the jury says she ain't do it, even though she did it or she did it, she ain't do it. She ain't do it. She got scot-free. She ain't, how you gonna double jeopardy somebody and say
You know what, bro? If the glove don't fit, you must acquit. You know what? I don't want to go on this topic no more. If we want to continue this on tomorrow, bro, we can go tomorrow, bro.
As usually.
I might have to look up some shit in the CPS shit, bro. I'm gonna have to, because I know CPS did not start in 1690, bro. That's bullshit.
Yo, it says up there. It says up there. Boom. The British law against it. It was against it in 1690s. Son, remember. So let's see what year that the map started, and then see how did we get into the 1900s from.
The crazy shit is, bro, 1690, there was still such things as fucking Vikings. People forget Vikings was not that old. There was Vikings at that
Crazy.
time.
That's
Game, bro. Like, it was
that
Vikings.
fucking crazy, son. We fucking
Niggas was
crazy.
still conquering land. 1690,
Oh,
they didn't have railroads. They didn't have none of that good shit, bro. There was Vikings still.
yo, but everywhere a Viking did something, didn't the Viking came across a court of the law?
He died on the sword.
Yo, don't you know that there was still real Vikings? Some of the Vikings, the ancestors and all that shit, there were real Vikings, and some of them was alive.
Romans, right?
Some of them is still alive.
But I don't know any Vikings that's still alive. If there's a Viking that's still alive,
Wow.
that'd be crazy, bro.
Wow. That's why I looked that up too. We gonna
Man,
look
look,
up
this is the 840 podcast, man. It's your boy Talk
Word
Talk,
up,
man.
man.
Your boy Athlete Mode. No, he did not have sexual relationships with no porn star, man. That's a good night, man. Peace out, man.
Good night, man. See y'all to me. I know, man. This dude is crazy.
Yeah, I know, bro. Crazy, bro.